Works. Okay, so my name is Kitty. I'm the marketing coordinator and teaching artist at The Simple Good. The Simple Good, as y'all know, is a nonprofit organization with a mission to connect the meaning of good from around the world to empower youth to become positive activists through art and discussion. So through mindfulness and social and emotional learning based art programming and public art projects, our mission is to transcend the message that no matter where you go in the world, good means the same to all of us, and that is what connects us as human beings. And to learn a little bit more about the organization and to hear about our work, but also past students' experiences with The Simple Good, we're gonna watch this quick video real quick.
Idea of this program, Simple Good, it's kind of allowed me to see Simple Good in other people as well, because I usually focus on myself. So since this is more community-based, you look for the positivity in communities and groups of people.
The Simple Good has impacted me by making me realize that the little things are the good in life. Like I can eat breakfast now and be like, this is a simple good, or I can help my mom cook and be like, I'm doing a simple good. So it makes me look at life more positively.
I guess it's made me see how a lot of people from all around the world have posted photos about the blog. And it just makes me think like, wow, it's touched all these people, and now it's touching me.
I think positivity is a thing we need in all of our communities, especially now with everything going on. Just little things that people can do every day, saying hi, lending a hand here and there, makes a big difference.
I feel like the Simple Good is more about caring, helping others, going around different communities, for example, like the elderly, and going to North Mondale to see students do graffiti art.
My community in recent years has become one of the most negative communities in the city. And I feel like if something positive were to happen, it will be able to keep at least that one team's life, or influence somebody else to do something good.
Amazing. So as you all know, the students with Miss Kate have been going through a journey the past few weeks to identify their meaning of the simple good, what the simple good means to them and within their communities, and have created artwork around their concept and their meaning of the simple good. And so I'm so excited to see the artwork, but before we get into that, again, I want to introduce Jansen. Jansen is going to be our guest speaker today. He is a photographer based in Chicago. Jansen, if you would like to say a few words to introduce yourself.
Hello, hi everyone, I'm Jansen. As Katie said, I'm a fine art photographer here based out of Chicago, and also kind of use my creativity as a way to give back to the community. Work with a lot of organizations and try to raise money to just help benefit creativity in the community as a whole.
Amazing. Thank you, Jansen. Thanks for attending yet again. And Miss Kate, if you would like to take it away and introduce yourself as well, the floor is yours.
Hello, and hello to my students in the room with me again. My name is Miss Kate. I'm working with The Simple Good and After School Matters. After School Matters is a nonprofit organization that provides Chicago high school teens like you guys after school and summer opportunities. They all just got flyers for their summer programs just a minute ago, so they're thinking about that. It offers project-based after school and summer programs in the arts, communications, and leadership, sports, and STEM. So we are here obviously today with The Simple Good, and we're working in photography. I'm super excited for this group. I was just telling them this has been a group that, we had interruptions with weather and we weren't able to take photos. We had days off. We had all these schedule interruptions. And so I'm really proud of the way they threaded those dates together and really held that message of the simple good. There's some really, really good, strong writing in this group. So I'm excited for them to read out their statements. Nice. Yes. And so the students know there's a chat open on our Zoom room, and Within that chat, there will be able to, people can ask questions and we can comment on each other's work there. And I know Kitty has some other additions just about how we can hold each other's space.
Yeah, absolutely. This is a brave space for everyone. So if we want to create that by being respectful and open-minded, I see that we do have some new attendees to the showcase. And so I invite all of y'all who are attending to throw your questions in the chat. You can ask the students anything and comment on their artwork and give them your feedback. But let's get the ball rolling. Okay.
All right, let's start with Angel. Welcome Angel to the stage. Nice, okay. And so you can just read straight from. Yeah. It's all good, yep. They can hear you.
No, it's on me.
If that one.
Oh.
Yeah, we're good.
All right. Hello, my name is Angel Ares, and I am 16 years old. My simple good is to enjoy the process because once a moment goes away, you can't get it back and relive the moment. My simple good was inspired by many successful people saying to enjoy the process, to enjoy life, and keep doing what matters to you. I showed my simple good in my artwork by showing a stop sign and the sun covering it. The sun showing life, and that sometimes you just gotta stop for a bit and enjoy what you've got. I plan on using my meaning of the simple good to improve my community and change the world by getting to the people that don't like their life because they see someone that has more than them and tell them to just enjoy themselves and do what they got to do to have the life they deserve. This is important to me because in this world, there's a lot of envy and people die because of this. So stop looking at what other people have and to stop and take a moment at what you have. Simple good question I would like to ask you is, are you happy with what you got?
Nice, let's give a round of applause.
Great job, Angel. That was so powerful. Jansen, if you'd like to step in and say a few words, that'd be great.
Angel, this is a great job. I love the use of the sunlight against the stop sign, the stop sign, and the shadow that's casting. Right, I am a 1000% believer of this. We are all kind of working towards goals or things we want to do, but there's also things where we're living in dreams right now every day, right? And it's just like stopping to realize and appreciate and point those out and figure out the things that we are going to miss one day that we work so hard for right now, right? So yeah, I love this. What'd you use to edit this image with?
I just clicked edit.
We used the software that was right on our computers, our Dell computers here. But do you remember if you used like contrast or brightness?
I used brightness, shadow, and I think contrast.
I think it's a great choice to photograph towards the sun instead of on the opposite way. And it's also still visible. You can still see the stop sign. It's not too much. It's not underexposed on the opposite side, which sometimes happens. So it's a great shot. Really well done. I love the message behind it.
Thank you, Jansen. Angel, you've got a handful of comments in the chat, so we can go through them. Priya said, amazing. Where was this photo taken? And then she said, I do feel happy with what I have because I think of my simple goods every day. But Angel, where was this photo taken?
It was outside the After School Matters building.
Okay.
The alley.
Okay, great. Jess said, this simple good is so impactful. I definitely agree that we sometimes need to slow down and smell the flowers. And Bree said, agreed. Photographing toward the sun is really hard. Well done. Great job, Angel. Let's give it one last round of applause.
Yes, high five. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Absolutely. You always gotta stop and smell the flowers. I love that. Oh, and there's the flowers. Okay, Fernanda. Come on up. All right. Come on in to your retreat.
Hello, my name is Fernanda and I am 15 years old. My simple good is public art because I enjoy seeing this art around my neighborhood. My simple good was inspired by this mural. I show my simple good in my artwork by photographing a mural that shows flowers and the beauty of nature. I plan on using my meaning of the simple good to improve my community and change the world by appreciating people to enjoy looking at artwork. A simple good question I will ask you is what public artwork is your favorite?
Nice. Round of applause for Fernando.
Great job, Fernando. Thank you for sharing. Jansen, if you'd like to step in.
And a great job. I love to see, this is a mosaic, right? Is this a mosaic?
Mhm.
Public art. I love these. It reminds me of my sister lives in Philadelphia and they have these beautiful glass mosaics all over the city. And I love seeing them because it makes me remind me of her every time I see it. Where's this art located?
At the after school matters.
At After School Matters. Okay. Is that in, what area is that in?
What neighborhood are we in right now? Belmont Craggy.
Belmont Craggy.
Mhm.
What drew you to the flowers? Is there a flower that you love more than others? Like one that you like in here?
Mhm.
Which one?
And the red one.
Okay. I love the kind of the how do you say it? The framing of the image, because it reminds me of like if I were walking along the street, it's how I would come across to view the art, right? And so I think it has it goes along with the meaning of what public art is your favorite, and then also kind of the image, the framing of it is inviting them to encourage them to look at public art and enjoy it. My favorite public art that I love seeing in Chicago though is Myron LeBon and his Uplift series. It's one on McDonald's. But they really have a way of just, when you look for them and see them, have a way of just making you happy. Yeah, really well done. Great job.
Great job, Fernanda. Yeah, amazing use of perspective while taking this photo. A few messages in the chat. Priya said, beautiful. I love the colors of this picture. I love the public murals all over the Pilsen community as well.
Yeah.
Lindsay said, that's beautiful. That's beautiful art and captured so well, balancing machine reflection from the sun. And Jess said, I love the contrast of colors in this art piece. Great job, Fernanda. Let's give it one last round of applause.
Very good job. Thank you so much for sharing. All right. We can go to the next. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, Isabel. Come on up. Oh, no. Don't be scared. Come on in.
Hello, my name is Isabella. I'm 15 years old. My simple good is an up-close image of a fence because it shows togetherness in my eyes. My simple good was inspired by community and being together. I showed my simple good in my artwork by using architecture from a park to help show how a simple up-close photo of a fence can present so much. The togetherness of the photo is simple yet so clear. The fence is linked together, and together it looks as if they're linking arms. And I think it's a great representation of being together no matter what. These fences have been there for so long and have experienced a lot. Through their darkest and lightest days, they must stay together. I plan on using my meaning of the simple good to improve my community and change the world by showing that everything around us is a part of what makes up our community and how we should stick together and love one another equally. This is important to me because as a community, I feel that together we can make the world a bit better and brighter together. A simple good question I would ask you is, do you feel the togetherness in your community?
Nice. High five, high five. Round of applause. Beautiful.
Yeah, beautiful work, Isabel. That was so insightful. Jansen, if you'd like to take it away.
Yeah, wow, Isabel, the written piece goes along really well with that image. I love it. Yeah, I get that feeling, and like the statement about the fence experiencing so much, the weather and going through so many things is almost reminds me of a community, right? Because we do go through a lot of things together. How did you come about like finding the fence and the written statement? How did you kind of go through that process of finding the fence, or did you know you want to photograph community first? How did you?
Sorry. When we went to the park to take pictures, I just wanted something simple to go with the simple good.
Yeah.
And I thought something that could show meaning in it too. And when I was going through my photos, the fence, just like I could see that I can write so much about it.
Yeah, it's very thoughtful, and it's very minimalistic, and it's very strong. So really well done.
Thank you.
Yeah, I love the image, imagining like holding arms, the arms holding, the fence holding each other by the arm. It's really, really strong.
Thank you.
Yeah, I love that too. Thank you, Isabel. I am never going to look at a fence the same way. Appreciate that. Priya said, or Bree said, love the focus with the light. That's not easy to get. Love your perspective in your artist statement too. So insightful. Priya said, wow, this is powerful. What a sharp, clean photo too. I do feel the togetherness in my community, especially the art community in Chicago that comes together to support each other. And Jess said, Isabel, this simple good is incredible. I love how you are able to see community and power through this photo. And then she said, do you have a personal connection with this park?
I wouldn't say a personal connection with it, but I have gone there before and, made memories there.
Okay. Thank you for sharing.
Thank
All
you.
right, let's give it up for Isabel.
Very well done. Gorgeous. Sally, unfortunately, is absent today, although I love this image. I wish she was here to talk about it. Her simple good is the color in nature. And a simple good question she would ask is, do you like color in nature? And I can give just a little backstory that this was from, there's some garden beds in the After School Matters parking lot. And so we were taking pictures of the garden beds one day, and this is definitely where that came from.
I love that. Jensen, even though Kitsali is not here today, do you want to say a few words about the photo?
Yeah, I love it. I love the contrast of the colors, because there's, I think in this photo, you have the fresh grass or the greenery, and then you also have the plants that are decaying, right? So it's that contrast, and finding and showcasing just all of the color in nature surrounded. And it's kind of like finding the beauty in something as well. It's really well done, and I love the color in nature, especially right now. It seems like everything's blooming at the same time, so it's great.
Yes, absolutely. It is beautiful outside right now. Speaking of color, Lindsay in the chat said, love color in nature. Greenery always makes me feel calm. Makes me feel calm too. That is my favorite color. So let's give it up for Kitsali.
All right. Anything else? I'll come up and read your statement. I love this photo. Yep, you can read straight from the document. Oh, that's okay. You can pull it up. Okay.
My name is Mariah Reese, and I am 17 years old. My simple good is being remembered of our childhood because when we were children, we were spirited and adventurous, playful and kind-hearted. We used to play in puddles and play on swings. As we got older, the world began to shape us into something different from our childhood, and we were made to follow the rules of adulthood. After a while, we forgot about the swings and puddles and began to grow up and forget our times of our playing adventures. My simple good was inspired by the greenery and playground and puddle in the photo. I show my simple good in my artwork by highlighting the green in the photo because it reminds me of playing in the park as a child. This is important to me because remembering your childhood can bring back some of your best memories. My simple good question I would ask you is, what is a childhood memory that brings you the most joy and peace?
Beautiful job. Yeah, round of applause. Great job.
Great job. Jansen, it's all you.
Marilyn, this is really well done. To answer your question, my favorite childhood memory is just being free. Just that feeling of freedom and no responsibilities, and just kind of like going through your day feeling that. I love this photo. For one, is that I have tried really hard many times to get the reflection correct on an image off of water, and have not done it as well as you have here. So really well done there. And I also love the kind of go along with what you're saying is like that feeling of free, is that the puddle and the playground I think is very powerful, because as we get older, we kind of like, you kind of like shy away from the rain. And there's a time where you're a child and you're free and like you're drawn to those puddles, drawn to that rain, right? And I think that just adds a lot to this image. What is your favorite thing about this image?
What's your favorite part of the image? You like how it looks like a swamp? Yeah, it definitely has swamp energy.
It's really well done. I love the focus on the I think it's a bike rack. Is that a bike rack? Yeah, I love it. Really well done.
Yeah.
Amazing. Yeah, I think it is a great use of perspective. You know, the closer you get in, the further down towards the ground that you are, the bigger the body of water, the pool of water looks, right? And it does give it that like swamp-like effect. So great use of perspective. Bree said, wow, this is really advanced photography skills. The depth of field is amazing. Priya said, love the perspective of this photo. The greens were captured beautifully. A childhood memory that brings me joy and peace is getting surprised with ice cream as a kid. Bree said, wow, very impactful artist statement too. Jess said, I love this photo. How did you edit it?
Do you remember how you did it?
I changed the lighting and added shadows and I used the filter. The green part.
Amazing. And then Lindsay said, great perspective in your description. It reminds me how important play is even as an adult. My childhood memory is spending time on swings. It feels like you're flying. Haven't done that in years. Thank you everyone for sharing. And thank you, Morales, for sharing your artwork. You did a great job.
Good job, Morales. Wonderful, wonderful. All right. Fernando. Another awesome photo. All right, you can read straight from here.
Hello, my name is Orlando Naval. I am 14 years old. My simple good is peace because nature is peaceful. My simple good was inspired by a photo of a plant outside of the ASM building. I showed my simple good in my artwork by taking a detailed photo of nature, showing its beautiful green color. I plan on using my meaning of the simple good to improve my community and change the world by showing nature in its natural beauty. This is important to me because I feel the world needs more peace. A simple good question I will ask you is, what brings you peace?
Nice job. Round of applause for Orlando.
Thank you for sharing, Orlando. Jansen.
Thank you, Orlando. This image is really peaceful. Like it's like really peaceful. Yeah. For me, what brings me peace is playing with my puppy. We got a new puppy, and it's been the best thing to like calm down and relax with. I know this is like, I think this is the first macro image, or the first nature macro image that we've seen here, and they can be hard to capture these in focus. How did you kind of take this image and able to keep it in focus?
I just put the camera really close and just kept really still.
Okay, yeah. Great job.
Great job. Yeah, keeping that camera still requires a lot of skills, so very impressed. Let's see. Bree said, wow, continue to be impressed with the focus. Seems to be a theme with the students focusing in on something often overlooked. It's beautiful. And Priya said, this tree reminds me of childhood. I had one growing right by my home growing up. Minty said, great perspective. Sitting near water brings me peace. Thanks for sharing, everyone. Great job, Orlando. Let's give it up.
Thank you so much, Orlando. I remember that photo day particularly was such a nice, slow photo day where the students just really had time. And so it's not surprising to me that peace is a theme, because we definitely were relaxed while we were taking these photos, which is nice. Sergio. All right, welcome to the stage. Yeah, so the camera's here. You can just read straight from the screen.
Hello, my name is Sergio Mejia. I am 15 years old currently. My simple good is being calm, because for me, looking at something that calms me down and makes me focus. For me, it just calms me down and keeps me focused on something. My simple good was inspired from the meditations that we did, because closing my eyes and relaxing calmed me down. It made me just focus on relaxing and nothing else. I showed my simple good in my artwork by editing the picture I took and make it in a nightish look with the rock in the middle. I like the fact of looking at a rock that was perfectly in the middle with colorful green strings in the night as a calming thing while being focused on the rock. I plan on using my meaning of the simple good to improve my community and change the world by showing that even staring at a rock can calm you down, because it just becomes a memorizing thing to look at. Well, for me, it might be different for other people. Well, the point that I'm trying to make is that even the littlest things can calm you down when you're stressed or bored. This is important to me because staying calm and focused will let you be able to do what you want to do like a dream. If you're focused and calm, you can slowly make your way to that dream you want to achieve. A simple, good question I would ask is, what makes you calm and focused?
Beautiful question. Give them a round of applause, guys.
That was so powerful, Sergio. Thank you for sharing. Jansen, if you'd like to take it away.
This is really, I love the tones and colors in this, Sergio, and the combination with your artist statement. Before you had your meditation and when you took your image, how far apart was that?
Will you ask the question one more time?
When you had your in-class meditation, and then how long was it from when they had the in-class meditation and the capture of the image? I'm just wondering, because it seems like, to me, it comes across like a feeling from that, like the same feeling.
Was it the same day that you meditated and then we went out and took pictures?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
I think so.
I love it. I love the colors and tones. What brings me, helps me stay calm and focused is kind of like walks and sometimes alone time, just kind of like to drown everything out and just kind of enjoy nature and the small things, the little things.
You and me both, Jansen. First of all, I love this photo, Sergio. My favorite part about it is just like the pop of color that you have in the center. You know, it draws your eye right there, but I think it's a perfect placement of the moss in the middle of the photo against all of the black behind it. And is that something that you did intentional, like to keep that one pop of color in the center?
No, I just found it exactly like that.
I love it. Okay, Lindsay said, I'm so impressed. I feel like I would see this in a magazine. Absolutely. What does the E stand for?
The
E.
The E. Lindsay, is the E referring to the moss that you see?
No, there's like an E. If you look at the photo in the
I
far
think that's
left
a stray
corner.
E from the, maybe from
I didn't see
Canva.
that.
See that? I think that landed in there by accident.
Oh, okay. I thought it was maybe like an Easter egg, you know, like they had like some meaning behind it.
Absolutely. I didn't even notice that, but wow. Okay.
I do like this, like Where's Waldo type of composition where you keep finding little surprises and little shapes. It's really a fun image to just continue looking at.
Yeah. And it's funny when you mentioned the E, I like kind of saw it in the moss too. So I started thinking about that. Anyway, Bree said, agree, Lindsay. It's so impressive and peaceful. Love the monochromatic colors. And then Priya said, this is such a cool photo. Looking at it brings peace because of the cool colors. All right, great job, Sergio. Let's give it up.
Thank you so much for reading. Okay.
Okay, that was it. Amazing. Thank you all. Thank you, students, so much for sharing your artwork and your words. I know it takes a lot of courage to come up here and to share your meanings of the simple good through your artwork. And so I just want to say I'm so proud of all of you for all of the work that you put in leading up to this showcase. And it really shows, all of your hard work that you put in really shows through your artwork. And for that, we're so grateful that we were able to share this space with y'all today. So many simple goods that we were able to connect and bond over, right? Like childhood memories, what brings us peace, nature. And again, we can see how our meanings of the simple good can bring us to connect with other people and maybe help change other people's perspectives on other things, right? And so again, I want to thank you students so much for sharing your perspective with us and influencing our perspective on what we see. Because we know how much time, thought, and energy went into these final pieces, you know, and all the steps that it took you to get here, we are very, very proud to announce that, drum roll please, y'all are officially Simple Good Youth Ambassadors. Congratulations. So you've officially been equipped on understanding and spreading positivity through the program. You are now accountable and responsible to spread the simple good around the world. This means that we want you to continue to see good in your community and the world while using tools that Miss Kate and that the classroom and the curriculum has given you. So you are officially an ambassador. We are so excited. Thank you very much. Jansen, is there anything that you would like to say to the students to wrap up?
Yeah, congratulations on becoming Simple Good Youth Ambassadors. I think you are all off to a great start because I'm going to take away a lot from today from just like looking at your images. I know it's very vulnerable to share artwork in front of people, especially people you don't know. And I think that that's very, there's a lot of courage in doing that, getting up here and then sharing a written statement along with that. And it's very powerful and like, I'm super impressed. Congratulations.
Yes, as well. Just remembering that each and every one of you have the power within you to create a more positive world. And you can do that now with your new ambassadorship. Just a few reminders. We do have a shop in the South Loop located at 2240 South Michigan Avenue. This is our last weekend in the shop, so I invite all of y'all to stop by and shop our merch. Our merchandise line is inspired by our students' meaning of the simple good. I know I heard today so many incredible definitions of the simple good, and your simple good can potentially be put on a quote tee to be sold in our shop or at pop-up shops next year. And so stay tuned. Lastly, we do have a few events coming up. We have our Bull Showcase this Friday at the United Center, and that is being sponsored by the Chicago Bulls and Zenny Eyewear. It's going to be from 5 to 7. It's going to be incredible. We're going to have schools from across to Chicago that are partnered with the Simple Good showcase their artwork, and it's going to be a great event to bring the community together. And so if you're available, you can RSVP using a link on our website. You can find it there, but we hope to see you there. We also have our Hunt for Good scavenger hunt event on June 11th. And that's a great opportunity for you to bring your friends and family out to look for the good that exists all around our city and identify public artworks in neighborhoods that you live in as well. And so that's going to be on June 11th. Again, you can RSVP by using the link on our website, and we hope to see you there. Lastly, we hope that you stay in touch. You can follow us on Instagram, on Twitter. You can visit our website and submit photos to our photo blog, but here's all of our information here. And I just wanted to say one more time, thank you so much, students, for all of your hard work. Miss Kate, if there's anything else that you would like to say.
Yes, I just want to say thank you guys really, truly for sharing your written statements. I do know that there were some nerves in the room before we read them out. So thank you guys so much for just being vulnerable and allowing yourselves to have other people connect with you, because it's really amazing to connect with each other about these things and to really express ourselves. So thank you so much for doing that.
And thank you. Let's give one last round of applause. Woo! Thank you. Have a
Thank you
good
so much,
day.
you guys. Everybody say bye.